afternoon. Good afternoon.
Hey, Farai.
Hey, Miss Jackson.
How are you?
I'm good. You can hear me clearly?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me clearly?
Perfect. Perfect. Excellent.
Awesome. How are you doing? It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you. Last time I saw you, we were in the bush.
We were in the and it was freezing cold.
And it looks like cold weather is back again.
It is. But it's not so
How
bad,
have
I
you
must
been?
say. I'm good. Hey, can't complain. Not too bad. Just busy, ups and
And
downs, but it's good.
that's good. It's so good to see. We've got lots of people coming on board.
Sorry? I
Hey, I'm
am too.
super
I'm
so
excited as
excited.
well.
Lots of people waving at us.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hi,
so we will
guys.
get this going.
Sorry?
I said, I think we can get this going.
Let's go.
All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Farai Chapoterera. I'm with Wild Aid in Zimbabwe. And Anita and I have taken over the Wild Aid Africa page just to catch up and introduce you to our newest ambassador, Miss. I was going to do the Anita Jaxson that you do, but I don't sing.
No, it's fine. You can give it a try. Yeah.
You know what they say, the internet doesn't forget.
No, it does not. I will tell you that. Trust me.
Um, I don't want to become a meme, so I'll leave the singing to you. But firstly, Anita, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. I think I want to start by saying welcome to the Wild Aid family.
Thank you.
So super excited to have such talent. And
Yeah.
for the multitude of Wild Aid followers that are watching, and perhaps your followers, because I know a lot of your followers are watching, a lot of people want to know who Anita Jaxson is. We know you're an amazing voice, beautiful vocalist, beautiful in and out. But who is Anita Jaxson?
When people ask that, I think that's the hardest question I've ever been asked is tell me about yourself or who is Anita Jaxson? But I will say Anita Jaxson is a singer, a songwriter, Wild Aid ambassador. I'm also into writing. I enjoy writing as well. I don't know what else to say. I guess I'm fun. I like having fun. I'm an outdoors person. I like being outdoors. Yeah, I guess that's about it. I mean, I guess people will learn more about me during the course of the interview.
Definitely. Now, Anita,
Yes.
I just said you've joined us as a new wild data in Zimbabwe, and
Yeah,
I know that when you start out your journey as a musician, as an artist, what you really want is for people to hear the music and appreciate it. But to then
exactly.
have people say, we've heard the music, we appreciate it, but not only that, we recognize that you have a voice that can brand, that can make an
Sorry,
impact.
Farai, I think you're breaking. I don't know if it's my side.
How's that experience for you
So,
to
sorry,
have?
come again, Farai. It was breaking. Yeah, I can hear you. Yes.
All right. So I was saying, for you as an artist, how does it feel to get this recognition for Wild Day to come to you and say, listen, we feel that you can make impact and you can run with this message and take it to the people?
Like I'm so grateful. I will say that I'm very honored to be a Wild Aid ambassador. it's such a unique position. It's a position of leadership to the for me, it truly means a lot. Like, I'm super excited and I'm so honored, and so I'll always be so grateful to be an ambassador and get the opportunity to share, spread messages, share awareness, and also have fun while doing so.
We certainly have fun, don't we? We definitely have fun.
Yes.
Now, Anita, you know, one of the first things you did was a concert, which was
Yes.
Music for Wildlife concert. What was that experience like?
When I first heard that I'm going to be performing at the Wild, this was before I even became an ambassador. I was like, oh my gosh, you know, because it's such a huge platform. You've got artists across Africa that are performing on the Wild Aid stage. And for me to be picked as one of them, as well as Selmo Mtukudzi, I was like, wow, I was super excited. It was an amazing experience, very professional. Like, it was actually my first time to see how professional people can actually be in the music industry, you know, like from the camera crew to the sound guys. I was in awe. I was so amazed. I was like, wow, because a lot of the time when we go for shows, we don't have that amount of professionalism, you know. So for me, I was super excited, you know. I had my ear and I was like, okay, this is a first for me, you know. These things don't happen quite often. You know. So it was a great experience. The concert was super amazing. You know, having different artists that are into different genres and seeing them as well, it was super dope. It was overall amazing. I still can't believe I actually had that opportunity, you know. So I'm super blessed and grateful.
Now, Anita, you joined I want to call it an elite group of artists. And
Yeah.
globally, as a World Aid ambassador, you are standing next to the likes of Jackie Chan.
Yes.
People like Leonardo DiCaprio have added their voices. You know, the Beast Mtawarira, DJ Fresh, and so many, well over 100, and like I said, an elite group of people that have made their mark globally. What do you think is the importance of people in your position with influence who are able to speak to thousands? Why is it important for artists, for sports people, for business people with influence to be able to add their voices to campaigns and organizations like World Aid?
All right, so like being in this elite group, oh, you forgot to mention Danai Gurira as well, our very own.
Oh, I'm so
Yes.
sorry.
No, that's fine. But you see, the position we are in a position of influence, which is super amazing. We have the capacity to inspire not only the youth, but the nation at large. So it's very important, because at the same time, you know, when you tell people say no to drugs, they're just like, oh, okay, she just said say no to drugs, or say no to poaching. But we can actually make it fun. When you see someone in a position of such great influence, making a mark or spreading awareness, people begin to actually take the message and take it from a different perspective. Because if I just say to you, Farai, stop poaching, you'll be like,
Why?
you know, like,
Why?
why? You know, but at the same time, we also want to make it fun, and we also want to open up people's minds so that they actually see why it's so important. And for us, like, for instance, conserving animals, not only does it protect our heritage, but it also brings in foreigners into our country, and it also creates loads of opportunities and jobs for our fellow Zimbabwean people. So that's why for me it's important to share such a great message and to be in such a position, you know, to share this important, very important message with the people around me. So, sorry, Farai, come again. I think it's the
Now, you know what? For you to be able to share this message, you need to, you okay. I can you hear me?
it was going in and out. I'm not sure if it's my
All
network.
right. Yeah, I'm catching.
Loud and clear, so it must be my side.
But we'll keep going. We'll keep going. We
Yeah,
want
no,
to
no,
have a
let's.
fun discussion.
No,
We
you're
took
back.
a trip to Emirates,
Yes.
and we took a young trip to the wild recently. And was that your first time in the world?
Yes, it was. No, it was my first time with the animals in the wild.
Okay.
Guys, like this experience was. I can't even explain it. I feel like people have to actually be there so that they know what I'm talking about. You know, it was cold, but like I mean, being around these animals, I was around the elephants. I got the chance to actually touch them, and I gave the elephant a hug with my small self. It's such an amazing experience, and it's also good for your mental health. It's very, very important. You actually realize that it opens up your mind. You feel very calm just being around the elephants and being away from the town life, the city life, and just being away from technology. It gives you also a chance to breathe, a chance to collect yourself as well. So it's very, very important. And I'd encourage the people that are watching and my fellow Zimbabweans, like, guys, there's so much out there that we don't know about. I'd encourage you guys to visit our game parks. Imiria is not too far from Harare, about an hour away, an hour's drive away. Sorry?
Yeah, it's about an hour away.
Yeah, about an hour away. Guys, go and visit. You know, it's so important, and
I said
we've got
it's about
beautiful animals
an
out there.
an
Sorry?
hour, and you're there.
Yes, we've got amazing animals. We've got elephants, we've got lions, we've got zebras, we've got
The
giraffes.
people need the encouragement. Purely fueled by passion. I knew very little about conservation.
Yes.
I knew you know what? I knew I wanted to learn more about this and
Yeah.
to find out more and to just, and then my first experience in the was, you know, I knew, you know, I want to keep doing this. Well, to say, you know what, I just, this,
So
I think I've lost you.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, perfect. So I was saying, you know what, since your Emira experience,
Mm-hmm.
has that energized you to want to do more, to want to find out more, to just expand your horizons in terms of conservation?
Yes, of course. Yes, of course, definitely. There's so much, you know, because of that experience, there's so many ideas. Actually, when I was there were so many ideas that came up, and I was like, oh my gosh, as an artist, like I can actually do this to create more awareness so that it's more effective, so that people know more about what's out there in Zimbabwe, what animals we have out there. So of course, I actually came up with a great idea. I don't know if I should share it or if it's wise to share, but or maybe it will be something that will come up, like, you know, and I'll share later with everybody at a later age. But of course, I did come up with many ideas and many other ways to share awareness and also fun for people. But overall, it was amazing. Like it was super amazing. You know, like, you guys really need to experience this. Like, words cannot explain the amount of joy you feel when you're out there.
I can truly attest to that. But Anita, you know, when we look at the other side, because there are two sides to this coin. You got opportunity to be up close, you know, give your little hug to the elephant. But we do know that we have challenges with wild animals, with elephants. What are some of the things that you have learned in terms of those particular challenges?
Okay, so there are many challenges that I learned during my stay at
Did you
Inire
get?
Game Park. Can you?
Yes, yes, go ahead. Yeah, yes, I can hear you.
They told me that there are elephants, like some villages, the elephants come into the villages and they come and they eat the food there. So, you know, they've been interfering with the people that live there, which is actually sad, you know. And also like the poaching as well. Like, I saw the the guards that protect the animals. It's, you actually, you know, they put their lives on the line to protect these wild animals, and they're there 24 hours in the day, watching these animals, just making sure they're protected. They in the bush. You don't see them. They just pop up here and there, but they're always watching you. You know, so they put it's so amazing that individuals can they actually leave their families to come and protect these animals just so that we can see them, you know. So it's so amazing that people can actually put their lives on the line just to protect these animals. And, you know, my heart goes out to them, and I'll always send them love, and I'll always appreciate what they do for us. Not many of us know that, but they're doing such an amazing job to protect these animals by putting their lives on on the line. I mean, like, look at it now. Look at the weather now. It's so cold, but these guys are out there protecting the wildlife. So yeah, and it's actually sad that people can actually go and poach, you know, just for their own benefit, to make money. And if you hear the reasons that they kill these animals for, it's absolutely insane.
It is, but you know what? Let's talk about some of your fans, and you know, number of your fans watching right now, and a number of them are young people, and a lot of what I get asked often is, "But why should we care?
Yeah.
Why is it important to us?" And what? How would you answer that?
There's so many reasons why we should care about these animals. And another thing, first, like what I had said earlier on, is just going out there I didn't know it until I actually experienced it. Just going out there and being there in the same environment with these animals is very good for your mental health. The youth now are going through depression. I will say that many of us are going through a depression. People are on drugs, you know, but I will say that going out there takes you away from reality. It's good for your mental health. Not only does it bring in money, it also brings in money for us, for our country. It also protects, it's also good for our heritage. So by us having these animals, we've got a lot of foreigners coming in from different countries to come and visit our country, to come and visit Zimbabwe. So it's bringing in a lot of foreigners, a lot of foreign investment as well. So it's good to protect our wildlife because at the end of the day, it benefits us all.
All right, and I love how you say there are multiple benefits, and I think we only know them when we actively explore. In the set, you spoke about ranger. We celebrate World Ranger Day
Yeah.
this month, and that's
Yeah.
a career in conservation. And I think a lot of the times people don't explore and find out that you can be a
No,
ranger. Uh,
they don't. And while wildlife actually creates a lot of jobs. There's so many people that are doing it now and surviving from that. So that's another benefit and an advantage for us. The rangers, guys, I mean, those rangers are really doing it. And they're also female rangers. Not only do we have male rangers, we also have female rangers, mothers who are out there with their guns protecting these animals. So I mean, that really means a lot. It really means a lot.
all right, and you did talk about your future as a brand ambassador. We're not going to give away any secrets because you've got
No.
something
Keep
up your
it in
sleeve
your
for us. But we do know, I think what we can give away is that we will see you on some billboards around the country.
Sorry, come again, Farai. I lost you.
I know we're not going to give away what else you're going to be doing because you said you've got
No,
something
we're
up your
not.
sleeve. But we can tell people that we'll be seeing you on billboards around the country.
Yes. I'm super excited about that one as well. That will be my first billboard. So yay.
We're excited. And the other thing is, if you were to pick one national park, and we've got a number of national parks, eh? If you were to pick one national park, because we have to plan our next trip, which one would it be?
I think I've never been to Gunarejo, but I've heard so much about it.
Ah,
I definitely love to go there.
so we're putting Gonarezhou on our bucket list and
Oh
hoping that's our
yay!
next destination. But you know what? It's been such a experience seeing you just settle into your ambassadorship, seeing you settle into wildlife conservation, and is this something that we're going to continue seeing as you build your brand and your music? Is this definitely something that you are going to continue being a part of?
Yes, of course. It's something that I will always be a part of. As long as I am alive, it's something I always want to be a part of, It's very important. And not only wildlife conservation, but many other things. Like, it's always good to help the community. There's so many ways in which us as artists can help our communities. And at the end of the day, my goal and my wish is just to see people happy and just to see people also benefit from us.
All right, Anita, it's been an absolute pleasure. Let's talk about the music. What do you have in store for us? What can we expect?
This year was a year of collaborations. I've got more collabs coming. I've got a collaboration that I did. I'm a feature with Wayne FOG. It's an amazing song. It's a song. It's called Depression. It's a song about depression, and it just speaks about like the social ills and the things that people and the society go through. So it's also just another way of us to create awareness of what's happening out there as well. So I feel like the youth can relate. It just speaks about like the social pressures of social media. It speaks about a lot of stuff that I feel the youth can actually relate to.
Great. And I've been asked to ask you this. Bush Shakespeare's favorite animal.
After my I've got two.
Okay.
I've got two. The lion has always been my favorite. And then I got a chance to see Mac the elephant and what Vudzijena. What's the name, Mama? What's the name
Yes.
Vudzijena?
No, it's
It was
how am I forgetting? Okay, we'll remember the name.
yeah.
She'll be
She'll be
Oh,
so
it's
upset.
Mandevu. It's
Mandevu. Yes,
Mandevu.
yes, yes, Mandevu. So
Mandevu.
yes, so a lion and an elephant. Those are my two favorite animals. I guess as I get to see more animals, the list will continue to grow.
Can we talk about how okay how but how the warthog is just all over the place and up in everybody's face.
And I think it's also a bully.
It is.
You just find them everywhere. They're not trying to mind their own business. They literally just everywhere, and they have a weird sound that they make. Oh, they were
They're up in everybody's faces.
they're up in everybody's.
They're here disturbing the peace. Yes, I can. I am here. Are you still there? All right. Number of people watching, people coming in and joining. Guys, we are Anita Jaxson as a wild aid ambassador, talking about her experience in the wild and in the bush. If you have a question for Anita, please go ahead and hit us
Us.
up. Find her experience in the bush, her experience with the elephant. I had a special experience. I had Mike the elephant.
Sorry, Farai.
I was just talking about Mac picking up my cap from my head.
Oh yes! Oh wow! Those elephants are so intelligent. Like they're very intelligent. So guys, Farai was standing next to the elephant, and the elephant took a cap off her head and put it in its mouth, and then she had to beg for her cap. She was like, "Please, may I have my cap back?" And it gave it back to her.
It's an experience unlike any other, and
Definitely.
you know, we do hope that as many people as possible are able to. And you know what, we're so excited to be able to work with the Zimbabwe Parks and Wildlife Management Authority, Zimparks. If you get a chance, just hit them up, find out where your nearest national park is, take a drive, you know, with the family, with the friends. I know if you're in Harare, Anita said we have Imire. We also
And
have
there's
quite
also,
close to
I just recently visited Ballyvaughan.
it's a beautiful place as well. Beautiful, beautiful
Wow.
place.
$10 to enter, guys.
Go to Lake Chivero. Go to, the name is escaping me, on Shamba Road. I'll remember it. And
Yeah.
just see what is around us. You know,
Yeah.
you have to see an elephant.
But you have to see these things. Like, you're in Africa. How can you not see? Why should you see these things on TV?
Definitely. I don't know. Does anybody have a question for Anita? A comment? Want to find out more about conservation, want to find out how you can get involved, guys, let's get involved. Let's protect our heritage, our legacy.
Our
If you're a
wildlife.
young person, definitely, if you're a young person, not a wild person, if you're a young person, you want to find out about careers in conservation. Maybe you could be a ranger. Maybe you could be the next ranger of the year.
You never know.
All right. This has been fun.
It has. It actually has. It has been so much fun.
And your parting words to your fans, to those that are watching you, to the greater Wild Aid Africa, Wild Aid Worldwide family.
Yes. What do I say this? Sorry. I always say this.
Please go ahead. There's a question
Oh, is there a
that I'll
question?
ask it.
Okay, there's a question from Guy.
Somebody, I missed the name, but somebody was asking, do you think it is important that human and wildlife can live together?
Does he mean like together in the same environment? No. No, because wildlife is dangerous, very dangerous. If humans and animals live together in the same environment, obviously we will get attacked, we'll be eaten by lions, and I don't think we'll survive. For these animals, very dangerous for us to. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. Yes, please go
Yes.
ahead.
So yes, the question was, do you think it's important for humans and wildlife to live together? And I said, no, we cannot live together in the same environment, like in the same place or the same area, unless they are caged or fenced, so that they can be protected, and us ourselves also be protected, because it's very dangerous. I can't live with a lion, or I can't live with an elephant. I'm bound to be attacked. But it's important, I will say, it is important for us to go and see our wildlife. It's important for us to make sure we protect and conserve our wildlife.
All right, and just to add on to that, just to add on to what you've just said, Anita, to respond to that question, we do have scenarios where communities share spaces. They're not living together. There's a difference. They're not living together,
Yeah.
but they're sharing spaces with wildlife, especially communities that are in and around wildlife areas. In which case, it's important for our communities to be able to understand the do's and don'ts in terms of
Yeah.
what do you do if you encounter an elephant, for example, or if you go to the river to wash your laundry and there's a crocodile. It's important to live. I love the Zimbabwe's payoff line. It says in
Yeah.
harmony with nature. So we learn how to live
With
in
these animals.
harmony with us, and we learn how to it's to cohabit,
With
where
them.
we understand, and you know, we did speak about human wildlife conflict earlier, and some of the risks there, but we're continuously learning, we're continuously adjusting, to say, for example, if your village is close to, say, a game reserve or whatever, how do you deal with, say, elephants encroaching? We're not out trying to kill, but how do we balance out that
Sorry,
living space? But we're
sorry,
definitely
you're
not.
breaking.
Anita Jaxson, I'm not going to sing it. All right. Now I was just adding on to what you said about as
What the
the boy
animals,
flame
yes.
says animals too. How do I react if I find something? I think I missed that. If I find something like a dying snake in maybe a place. That's George Nyaungwa. If I find something dying snake in a public place. George, the Zimbabwe Parks and Wildlife Management is your best bet. They will definitely I think people please do get in touch. Have Simbang Panwa wants to know what the ingredients of the smelly liquid are. You can be able to pellet. It's something that has been used to try and deter elephants. All right, Miss Jaxson, it's been a pleasure. Can you hear me? I said it's been catching up with you and chatting with you. Some final words before we say goodbye. Come again. Yes, I can, perfectly. No, no, we still have you. We still have you.
Can
Go
you hear
ahead.
me?
Parting words.
And most of all, do what makes you happy. Like, life is so short. Just be yourself and do what makes you happy. It's so important, and your mental health is very, very important. Just be you. Like, everybody, you are unique. Everybody is different. Just be yourself and do what you love.
All right. Just always remember to take care of yourself. That's what Anita's
Yes.
telling us this afternoon.
Yeah.
And be yourself and be the best of you. And Anita, we're so grateful that you chose to be you. You chose to follow the path that you have chosen. And we are able to ride on this amazing brand that you've built and such a powerful message.
Yeah.
And we're so grateful for you. We're super to see your journey with Wild Day, you exploring more, and we'll be documenting you in the bush.
And
All
I,
right.
and I can't wait to share more of the journey with everybody. Like, I'm excited. Like, there's so much that's in store for me to share, and I can't wait. I really can't wait.
The boy flame, thank you so much. He says, I feel so motivated. Thanks, Anita. You see, we're motivating people.
Thanks, guys.
Anita, we will
All
catch
right,
up with
Farai,
you
thank you so much for doing
again
this
soon.
live and inviting me. I truly appreciate it. I had so much fun. Guys, thank you so much for joining. We've got so much in store for you. The Wild Aid team, we've got so much in store for you. Stay tuned. Yes, definitely. We have to do that. That will be super amazing.
Motivate people to go out and explore the country.
Yes, of course.
Thank you all so much for joining us with the ever amazing Anita Jaxson right here on Wild Aid Africa. Remember, poaching steals from us all. You know, it steals from all of us. So let's go out there and protect our wildlife and just always be appreciative of the gift that we have right here in our backyard, and take a special interest. We'll be catching up with you again, Anita.
Definitely, guys. Thank you so much. I love you all. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. Farai, take care. Thank you so much. Thank you to the Wild 8 team, and shout out to you guys.
All right. We love you. Bye bye.
Love you too. Bye, love.